I myself have always wanted to be an entrepreneur, but I am terrified. Like Becca has a label.
Yeah.
Becca's working on other things. I have been terrified to start something, and I know I'm not alone. And I know that there are other people who are listening to this right now who have ideas, but can't get over that fear that they have. So what advice would you give to someone who is trying to like get started? And I know that maybe that's a loaded question, but just like maybe taking it from the beginning of how do you get started? How do you get over that fear?
I'm getting a pen because I'm taking notes here.
That's a selfish question.
Seriously.
Yeah, I think I have like 2 or 3 really like concrete takeaways. One is a famous quote by a Canadian hockey player, Wayne Gretzky. And I think I've said it more than him. I'm just going to say, Wayne, I'm sorry, it's my quote now. But it's, you miss 100% of the shots you take. Like you just really do. And it's scary though, because that doesn't mean that every shot you take, you're going to score, right? Mm-hmm. So that is one thing. The other thing is just being okay with failure. Like we're talking about all my successes, but there were a lot of failures along the way. I fucked up a lot and had to like apologize to my following, or like, you know, I started a company called Charlie Ford Vintage, which was after The Bachelor. So I was able to use my audience. Technically, I should have been so successful, but it was an epic fail. I lost all of my life savings. My cousin Tori lost all of her life savings. Dustin left me at one point. Tori just about got divorced. Tori and I were like emancipated, like skinny and stressed out. She lost a like friendship basically over it. And so we don't talk about those things a lot, but it was like going to Harvard. I learned so much about business. And I've since had business ideas since, like the Jilly Box, that I've learned about technology and marketing and what will work and what won't work. And back then it was a drop shipping model, which is a great idea. Like that's what Wayfair and Amazon do. They drop ship, but we were drop shipping antiques. So you sell a teacup for $25 and then you basically, in the end, you're taking home like $4. It's not, and that's one item. So then you got to find another antique cup. So it just wasn't a good business model, but we failed and it was really hard on us. But you just have to get back on get back on the horse or the horn or whatever?
It's the horse. It's the horse. You're right. You're right.
Yeah. The horn would be really hard to get back up on it.
I mean, it could. It might be a good time. Might be a better time than the horn. And the shape, the size, you never know. How hard it blows. We make a vibration. One might be better than the other. But anyhow, and then the other one is not everybody has this personality in them. But I get this from my mom, and where I don't really have a strong sense of consequence. So I am one of those people that always gets parking tickets. I'm always running into things. Like I'm always hurting myself, breaking things, dropping my phone in the ocean, because I'm just kind of like, la, 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 this is a great idea. This is going to work out great. And then when it doesn't work out great, I'm like, oh yeah, shit, that was not a good idea. So I've made a lot of mistakes along the way. And I think like even Rachel, for you, like I can just tell you, and I'm sure everybody listening will tell you, that whatever your heart desires, when you go to do that, I'm telling you right now, it's going to be successful. And it's going to be painful and it's going to be difficult. Like the Jilly Box is successful, but it's a giant pain in the ass. And it was so stressful. And I honestly at one point thought I was going to have to, like, I'm not sugarcoating this. I thought I was gonna have to go to the hospital for like anxiety and like depression. Like I just was like, this is insane. But I created boundaries. I hired more people. I got strategic. I was like, I have to get through this. Like, what is my option right now? Do I close up this business and walk away? No, I just have to figure out how to make it work while taking care of my heart and my brain and my family. So I'm like, you just have to like figure it out. But I know it is scary, but I'm telling you, it's going to be successful. And if it's not, and you fail, there is going to be success in that failure. You're going to learn from that and you're going to do the next thing.
Mm-hmm.